Good morning, fearfully and wonderfully made. My name is Linnea Ann, also known as Mimi, also known as Ann, also known as Miss Blobfish, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 27. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. And my YouTube channel, this video you are watching right now. So what am I doing currently? Right now, I am continuing where I left off yesterday. I am writing Christmas cards. As you probably guessed, I wrote these before Christmas. And this video is actually made before Christmas. But because of Vlogmas, I wanted to make sure I continue the series. Now, some of you are probably wondering, well, it's 2 days after Christmas. Why are you still doing Vlogmas? Because I do Vlogmas the rest of the year, and then I take a vacation. Usually Vlogmas is my vacation. I film the videos in September, October, and November, and then I take a break in December. Well, that didn't happen this year, so I am just getting my videos done in December and posting them in December, not on the same day. And then I'm taking a break in January from content making, and that includes live streams. And I won't be back till February 1st. Now, that's just for YouTube, though. I'm not taking a break from Instagram, Facebook, or X, or even TikTok at the moment. I might go back to Likey, but probably not anytime soon. Just depends on how things go with TikTok. There we go. If you're wondering how I'm filling it out, if a card has print on it and has the message that I want it to have on it in print, then I'm writing it in cursive. If it doesn't have the message I want in print, then I'm writing it in print. Because a lot of people nowadays don't read cursive. So my job now is to make sure that they can read the card. And the goal is for people to feel very loved and cared about by reading the cards. There we go. Most of these cards are going to complete strangers. Sure, some of my friends might get one or two, because that's kind of how things go. But you never know. I definitely never know who they go to. I just put them on doors and cars and give them to people. At my church, I know the people who I give them to. The cool thing about my town is they're so used to me doing stuff like that. They just let me at this point. They know it's not worth the fight. They just go, okay, we know who she is. Let's just let her do her thing, you know? I'm not going to write anything on the envelopes this time. Usually I do. But, you know. This one has a New Year's message on it, so I'll be able to write that in cursive, but I'll be writing the other message in print. Dear reader, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. You are so very loved. You are so very loved. And because there's already Happy New Year here, cursive Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Go. And then The sincerely will be in print, because the sincerely is always in print. And the someone who cares is always in cursive. Someone who cares. Ta-da! I learned cursive when I was in 3rd grade, but so when I was in elementary school, when I was in kindergarten, up until 3rd grade, I kept on getting switched between the writings. I was learning print and the writing between print and cursive. My mom in 3rd grade told me that I should learn calligraphy because it's the next step after cursive. I didn't take to it very well. I wasn't a big fan of it, so I didn't really continue. But if I did, I know a bunch of different kinds of writing and be able to write a whole bunch of different sets of writing other than the half cursive, and print. I could have been a new form of bibliophile, if you will. Somebody who loves books, loves books and studies them, but I would be studying writing. So I wonder what that's called. I know there's a name for that. Somebody who studies writing. I'm definitely not that kind of person, though. I rather write letters than learn how to write letters in so many different ways. Does that make sense? Can you feel the love tonight? My hope is to get these all done, which I probably won't, before my app time, so I can spoil myself by reading webcomics. Probably won't finish it, but that's okay. I still have time anyway. Can you feel the love tonight? I found out that my friend's coming over with her friend tomorrow, and I'm excited. I love when she hangs out with me. Not too fond of her friend, but it is what it is. Oh, speaking of that, so there's this girl that I used to be friends with. Don't really talk to her. Was kind of mean to her recently. She knows who she is. But her niece decided to be really mean to me recently. And the thing is, this person didn't really do anything wrong. It's just that I just find her overwhelming. And I don't really want to be friends because I find her overwhelming. And find her a little bit too much for me. I know people find me a little too much for them, and that's okay. If they choose not to be my friend, that's cool too. It's okay that I'm a little too much for you. It's okay not to want to be my friend because of that. I mean, come on. There's people that I find too much. Like, there's certain people that I only spend a certain amount of time with because I know they're too much for me, and I can't really handle them that much. And they know who they are because I've told them straight up, hey, I find you a little too much. And they're like, but I still want to spend time with you. And they respect that. And I'm sure, and they feel the same way, that I'm a little too much for them, but they still want to spend time with me too. This one person, I don't really want to spend time with, though. And that's okay. Like, everybody has their own opinions and views. I'm just glad that I'm proud of myself for standing my ground and being like, hey, I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to spend time with you. I know you're a good person and you have a good heart and you're very kind, but I just, no thank you. I'd rather not. Thank you, but no thank you. It sucks that this person's family, though, is so mad at me for being this way, for setting my boundaries. Like, I get it. I understand why you're that way, but still, I have my reasons for not wanting to. I still would like to be friends with their family members if they want to be friends with me, but it's very clear that there's certain members of their family that don't like me, and that's okay too. Life is life. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot Happy New Year. Can't forget that. Sincerely. I feel like this is probably the last card I'm going to do on here. I still have plenty of cards to do. I have a whole stack next to me. But I feel like this is the last one I'm going to do on camera. So thank you so very much for watching today. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May he walk you down the narrow path and be with you. Guys, Jesus loves you, and I do too. Sparkle on, my beautiful, wonderful sparkles.